All right, we ready to kick this baby off? I know I am. I've been waiting for, week, maybe longer, and we've gone through this little speech here. Actually, it's a big speech. It turned out to be 40 minutes, and we cut it down. We'll see how much more I can cut it down tonight. But I am really excited. I am thrilled to see so many people gathered here to listen to what I have to say. I do have a lot of energy. I do have a lot of things that I want to discuss. So hopefully I can keep your attention for 25, 30 minutes. If not, I've asked Councilman Torres to come up and tell a few jokes to get us going. Is that okay, Albert?
I'm just glad that you cut it down even more than it was before.
Yeah. So anyways, my watch is telling me the SOS that did I fall or something, but no, I didn't. I'm just excited. So anyways, like Ben said, we want to thank Buzz Oates and Bear Paw for all their donations to make this happen. Also, when I spoke to you at my first State of the City, I made communication a top priority. So even more so tonight, I believe making communication is still our top priority to let the citizens and people know how the city of Fernley is spending their taxpayers' dollars. I think that's very important. So hopefully tonight, Team Fernley and I can work through just that this evening and kind of show you where we're spending your taxpayer dollar. So, it's been 23 years since Fernley Incorporated, and we've grown from like 8,000 people to over 25,000 residents now. Wow. When I was a kid, way back when, we had 600 people in this town. Our main street went from Miller to Hardy. That was our main street. Now, well, I don't even really know where Main Street is. It's so long. But so anyways, this growth proved Fernley to be a magnet for people and businesses who want to grow and thrive here in Fernley. I'd like to thank all former mayors, Mayor Sticks, Mayor Cutler, Mayor Goodman, and Mayor Edgington, and previous council people for making Fernley what we are today. So thank you. So now I need to really express my sincere gratitude to all City of Fernley staff, former and present, who have been diligently working to execute the priorities of the goals of the City Council. But right now, I want to stop and really take just a little minute to give my really gratitude of thank you to April Homing, Casey Caston, and Ben Merchant. April and Casey have really worked really hard on putting this together, getting all the slideshow ready, getting all the information up on the bulletin boards and stuff. So if you guys could come up, I got a little something for you real quick. Thank you. Come on up. Oh. So first of all, I got April some flowers. She's my sidekick. I mean, she really takes care of me. So if it wasn't for her, I don't know.
I was hoping for the beer ball.
So next I want Ben to come up. Come on, Ben. Hey, if anybody has been in Ben's office, it needs color. And he's single, so my wife said, let's get him a plant. Thank you. And Casey, who has done probably most of the work, I got him a brown paper bag. Actually, it has a gift card in it.
Thanks,
Thank
sir.
you, Casey. All right, now I can start this process and get rolling here. So, critical priority of our city council is to review, discuss, approve, adopt policies that will improve the quality of life for all the citizens in Fernley. Council decides where to allocate the taxpayers' dollars to get you the best city results and services for the least amount of cost. Last May, Council approved a $48 million budget, which provided ongoing operations in our general fund, our water enterprise fund, our sewer enterprise fund, plus capital improvement projects. I am pleased to report now that the city received a clean audit opinion for the city's 2023 with no findings. That's tough to do. And for 12 years in a row now, our finance department received the GFOA award for excellence in finance reporting. These audits and awards demonstrate how serious the City of Fernley staff is in handling your money. So I'm really proud of the performance of the city staff, and it's it's a critical obligation to manage public funds. So anyways, I am really pleased to announce our new city treasurer to Team Fernley, Robert Carson. I am also proud to say that City Hall is now fully staffed. The first time since I've been the mayor. Every seat is full. We are excited about that. So with tremendous work ahead, the city needs all hands on deck to plan and execute the future projects coming our way. Just last year, our industrial planning department received and managed 54 planning applications with just 2 planners and 1 plan clerk. That's a lot. The planning department also brought in $410,000 in revenue with those 3 people. So today's decisions determine tomorrow's opportunities for Fernley. How we balance growth will define what the city looks like in 2040 and beyond. I am proud of their efforts to get input from all the members of the community the way we did just last month when we hosted open house for our here at the senior center to discuss our north and southwest area plans. So that's really good. We will try to have many more open houses on different projects coming to Fernley, and we really hope that the citizens will show up, show us what they want, tell us what they want, so we can put this into play to have the city that you deserve. Last year, the building department processed 1,064 permits. These permits involve reviewing building plans and completion in all inspections necessary to make sure that the buildings that are going up are safe and sound for the long term. And a total of 13,528 building inspections were done. That's quite a few. The strong interest from developers for building more industrial, commercial, housing developments promise to keep our 5-member team in the building department very busy. As you know, with growth often comes growing pains. And this is evident in our city's code enforcement program, which provides for the health and safety of our citizens. In 2023, code enforcement team received and investigated 526 citizen complaints, up from 450 citizen complaints from 2022, which resulted in tagging in 119 vehicles and towing 51 vehicles off our streets. I need your help and the help of your neighbors to improve this program. When every resident takes pride in their home, takes pride in their property, takes pride in their community, we all get a big win. We don't have to expand so many, and when everybody gets involved, we don't have to expand what few resources we have to go out and do code enforcement. So anyways, your help is really appreciated from the public. Code enforcement hosted last year 2 junk car workshops and produced Bill 333, a general ordinance amending Title 16, Chapter 1, which updated regulations of storage of vehicles and added tougher penalties for non-compliance. So your participation does make a difference. Let's talk about the engineering team. The engineering team does a wonderful work designing and managing projects all over our city. Though mostly behind the scenes, in 2023 was no exception. I will mention some of the most impactful projects. The Cottonwood Lane reconstruction project was completed in August. This included full rehabilitation of the road, new water lines for certain portions, and the addition of new sidewalks on the north side. This project came in a little over $5 million. So I hope when you're walking down the street or you're driving down that new pavement that you really appreciate what it looks like now compared to what it did. The engineering team was also working on a major surface water conveyance project, which is a strategic priority of City Council to protect and expand the capacity and quality of the municipal water supply. This project has 3 phases. The first phase was to design and construct an outtake structure, a pipeline, and a pump house to bring the water from the Truckee Canal into the water treatment plant. The second phase of the project is to design and construct of an additional water reservoir. The third phase of the project will be to design and build the systems needed at the water treatment plant in order to treat and serve surface water taken from the canal. You may have noticed our improvement activities at Green Valley Park. We are excited to open the All Agilities playground once the pour-in rubber is installed. And the reason that project isn't done, which Councilman Torres had brought forward, is because it has to be a certain temperature. It has to be 50 degrees for 2 days continuous. I'm talking day and night in order for this to go down, and we haven't reached that yet. So as soon as we get those temperatures, that will be placed in the All Agilities playground. Will be up and running. Also out there at the Green Valley Park, did you notice the pickleball courts? Who plays pickleball? Well, I know I don't. Pickleball, anyone, we can all learn together. I heard it's fun. I don't know if it's fast-paced enough for me, but anyways. So to keep up, let's go on, and to keep up our sewer system out of sight and smell, must keep investing there as well. We invested $1.8 million to upsize and upgrade 2 different lift stations, one on Farm District Lift Station and the other West Lift Station. So, you know, the more homes, the more growth creates traffic underground as much as it does above ground. You know, so anyways, Last year, the city invested $1.3 million into its pavement maintenance program with 2 projects that included drainage improvements and slurry seal in the Sage Ranch subdivision. My brother lives over there. And slurry seal on selected streets from around Farm Lane. And you know, roads aren't cheap. They are expensive. So this year, road projects are already underway. We will reconstruct Shadow Lane from 95A to Farm District Road and rebuild streets in Villa Park. The estimated cost for each project is $6 million and $3 million respectively. The exciting and high-profile Main Street beautification project will build a plaza, community gathering space at the historic Fernley Depot, the site of our future Community Response Resource Center. The best part, the city leveraged $40,000 of your taxpayers' money to receive $495,000 in grants from the government. So we're always on the lookout for grant money to stretch what little tax money we have for beautification projects that will likely becoming more and more available as we go throughout the years. Next, I want to talk about the city's largest department, the Public Works. Actually contains 10 divisions within it. These are hard, and I'm not going to tell you all of them because there's 10 of them. There's a whole lot. This is a big department in the city, the biggest department in the city hall. These hardworking staff are always on the ready 24/7, respond to all kinds of calls from snow removal, flooding, water leaks, vandalism. So now let's talk about what the public work team has achieved. The water distribution team served up 1,379,524,900 gallons of water. That's a big number. Yeah. Additionally, 24 fire hydrants were repaired, replaced of the 1,112 fire hydrants that we have around town to put out fires and, you know, keep your home safe. So getting water out of the ground is just the start. So in order to deliver quality drinking water, it goes to the water treatment plant where 1,280,806,000 gallons gets treated and put into the delivery system. So the workload, that's a whole lot of water being treated for the city of Fernley. The workload on the fleet division increased from 811 work orders to 1,100 work orders last year. And I will be looking at ways that we can improve our fleet management with newer vehicles in the future, because you know, as vehicles get older, they take more maintenance, and sometimes if these older vehicles are down, work's not getting done. So we will be looking at that. We also received a new street sweeper in 2013 in the street division. So everyday projects they do all over the city, like asphalt patching, clearing storm drains, retention ponds, snow and ice removal, the traffic signals, sign operations. These daily projects make a big difference. The wastewater division does great keeping out of sight, sound, and especially smell. Yeah. I know we still have a few problems. We're working on it. Farm District Road. They keep everything that you wash or flush down your drains to the city's wastewater treatment plant, so you don't have to deal with it. That amounted to $559 363,000 gallons of sewage effluent last year. They really know their stuff. Let's talk about the Fernley Cemetery crew. Continuing to install base around the roadways. They worked with plot owners to install curbing around burial plots to enhance the facility. They also constructed a new gazebo out there. That was completed just this last year. Let's talk about the Parks Division. The Parks Division is making strides in their efforts to continue to improve Green Valley Dog Park. Also continuing to improve on the turf, horseshoe pits, the playground facilities in all our city parks. I am really proud of this three full-time employees and 3 seasonal workers that keep all 10 of our municipal parks and a total of 14 parks going. So that's 3 full-time. That's a lot of lawn mowing, a lot of weed pulling, a lot of dog poop picking up at the dog park. And so, they're really busy and they do a great job. Beyond the management of development, operations, and maintenance, City Council adopted and of promoting a high quality of life for Fernley. The Fernley Convention and Tourism Authority is one way we're doing this. Established in 2011, the Fernley CTA distributes funds to organizations in the community that have plans for events that will promote tourism in Fernley. As seed money, these grants will foster successful special events, bringing more people to Fernley to shop at our local businesses, eat at our local restaurants, and all while bringing art and culture to the town, so we all have more festivals to enjoy here with our friends and family. The last grant cycle, nearly $62,000 was distributed to 12 events. With great success stories from Fernley CTA programs is the Fernley Aces event. Music, murals, and margaritas is now in its 3rd year. Let's continue to make Fernley a place where people don't just commute to work, but stay to play. In December, City Council and I met with staff to discuss the city's strategic priorities of what we can do to provide the best level of government services for the least amount of cost, because we don't have no money. We identified several opportunities for improvement, including improving equity for the share of the cost that comes from development that you, as citizens, should not have to pay for. For these reasons, City Council has directed staff to prepare and plan to adopt development impact fees so growth pays its fair share. Fernley's future success requires bold and decisive actions that will allow the city to secure the resources it needs to take upon itself full scope of self-governance for the eventual operation of public safety services, including police, emergency response, and fire protection. Let's talk about other significant activities from the past year, like the Bureau of Reclamation project with the Truckee Canal Irrigation District to line the canal. I don't have to tell you the horrible impacts that had on the city of Fernley. The city has been fighting this project every step of the way, and we will continue to fight as we are so in court today. To make sure, so the reason we keep fighting this is to make sure that we don't have any negative impacts on future phases, and from the sounds of it sounds like they will not have the money to do anything further, according to Congressman Amade, but you never know. So let's talk about the city continues to work with the Bureau of Land Management on our 2014 lands bill to convey 18 parcels comprising 7,600 acres to the city. This has been a long and tedious process, but we are taking note on how to expedite this process for our next lands bill, which is the 2024 lands bill, allotting another 12,000 acres that we hope will be passing with assistance from our Congressman Mark Amade. You guys tired yet? Whew. Man, it's hot up here. Okay, so here's one of my really exciting things that I want to talk about, and that's the construction of the Community Response Resource Center. We'll begin in just a couple months. The first phase will include a new home for a Boys and Girls Club. It will have community meeting rooms, outdoor event space, convention space, commercial kitchen, classroom workspace for workforce development, and a teen lounge and hangout. So future phases will add the early childhood learning center as well as the gymnasium. So we are actively working now to raise funds for phases 2 and 3 of this project. So you can always go to fernleycrc.org to learn more about how you can help in any way you can. I'll put it that way. I know many people in town are excited about the Nevada Pacific Parkway extension from US to US 50, so 80 to 50. So I'd like to give you a brief update. The project is currently in design and permitting phase with the Federal Highway Administration and our partners, Mark IV, as well as NDOT. A public hearing was held just earlier this month to begin the NEPA review process. We hope that construction will begin in 2026. Everyone is eager to move this forward as fast as possible. 2026, I know, when we first got that, I thought, holy crap, we're going to get us a bypass in here. We're going to have it next year. Well, yeah, I'm learning federal government doesn't move that quick. Right, Greg? Greg Koenig, our assembly representative. He knows. Well, I'm learning. So, let's move on. So as your mayor, I commit to working on all projects, large and small, that will serve to create a more livable community that you can be proud of. But I can't do it alone. I need your help. I really do. I need your help. By working together in partnership with our businesses, civic organization, community volunteers, we can collaborate to further the priorities and goals of Fernley. The city enjoys healthy relationships with USDA Rural Partners Network, the Western Nevada Development District, Nevada Department of Transportation, Northern Nevada Development Authority, EDON, Western Nevada College, the North Lyon County Fire Protection District, and many projects and initiatives that affect our community. So we're reaching out, and things are going great. So now I invite you and ask you to consider what you can do for this city this year. You might engage with your neighbors to start a neighborhood watch group, or you might join one of the great service organizations that that have already got things rolling. The Fernley Community Foundation, the Chamber of Commerce, Fernley Aces, Main Street Fernley Group, Fernley High School Boosters, Fernley High School 4th of July Committee, or the Junior High School Rodeo Committee, among others. I welcome you to set up your own committees for whatever needs you see that is not being met. You will want to coordinate naturally all this with the Chamber of Commerce to learn more about the different types of committees that are already active, just so you don't start one that's already started. Look at people, this is your city. It's mine too. So, really, what do you want it to look like? Why not get involved and bring solutions forward and become the change you want to see in Fernley? Since becoming mayor, I have found it really quite a privilege to hear about all the concerns many people have about living or working here in Fernley. Most of them are legitimate concerns that I'm happy to try to help solve. And some of them are problems beyond the city's direct control or power to fix, such as the roundabout. Yeah, everybody knows about the roundabout. But where there's a will, there's a way to get something done. And I say that because we are working with NDOT to see what we can do. There's always something troubling for the city that needs addressing. Like, I'll tell you, 23 years ago, it was the absence of traffic running through Main Street. Well, guess what it is today? It's traffic running through Main Street. We have a problem. So, as your mayor, I am committed to building a better Fernley so that all the work we do today does not make problems for us in the future. But I need your help. I'd like to suggest that instead of you asking what Fernley can do for you, I'm asking what you can do for Fernley. Anybody ever heard that quote? JFK, maybe? Yeah? John F. Kennedy? No, really. What can you do for the city of Fernley? It's your city. But I need your help. I like to suggest that instead of, I already said that, sorry. The future of Fernley depends on each and every resident's participation. It really does. There are so many ways for you to get involved and make meaningful contributions to the future of Fernley. Start by looking at the displays. That's why they're up here. All these displays are up here for you to look at. Familiarize yourself with their causes and see which one is near and dear to your heart. And then we have some sign-ups over here where you could sign up to get on a committee to help that cause. So each one of them is open and invites you to join to get involved. There is so much more to do in Fernley beyond the reach of the city government or the members already in this group. And I know most people sitting out here right now know that there is a group of people in the city of Fernley that does just about everything. Really, I'm serious. Any event you look at and you're going to see the same people doing the 4th of July car shows, whatever it might be. It's almost the same group of people. So I'm asking, please get involved. These people need your help. I need your help. Here's an immediate opportunity for you to get involved. Next month, the city is hosting Fernley Citizens and Leadership Academy. Okay? Citizens and Leadership Academy. Come learn how the city is run and how you can be a more effective citizen and leader. Whew, finally. Finally, I want to extend a challenge to everyone here tonight. That means you, Ryan, Hannon, and every citizen in town. I had to throw that out there, and every citizen in town to commit to doing something to serve the city of Fernley community this year. I would like everyone to sign a pledge that you will join and become a contributing member of at least one Fernley civic organization this year. Everyone who does so and demonstrates commitment beyond tonight's enthusiasm, I have a lot of enthusiasm, I'm excited. Before the end of this year, will be recognized with the mayor's commendation at my next State of the City address. I am doing this because I believe in Fernley, and I believe in you. As your mayor and chief executive, I will continue to lead our community, and I am excited about our future of the city of Fernley. Together we can make Fernley the city that we hope and dream it to be. A quality community to meet our needs, those of our children, and future generations to come. Thank you and have a great night.